for today's presentations on mathematics reviewer, and this could be our part 1, an ideal for the LET or the licensure examination for teachers and CS civil service examinations and university and other college entrance examinations and math related examinations. Okay, meron tayong problem set dito with step-by-step solutions na madali lang natin maintindihan. Number 1, rod 72 inches long is to be cut into two pieces in the ratio 4:5. What's the length of the shorter piece? A. 23 inches, B. 32 inches, C. 35 inches, D. 42 inches. Okay, ito yung solution natin. The idea here, we can use the ratio and also we can written into A is to B. Ibig sabihin na certain relations between the two number expressed in terms of quotients. So, maaaring natin sulat as A over B. In our example, so we have the rod 72 inches to be cut in two pieces with the ratio of 4:5. Okay, ang kanyang ratio is 4:5. So, we're looking for the shorter piece. So, the numbers here, the smaller is 4. Then, i-add natin yung numbers in the ratio is 4 plus 5. That is 9. Multiplied by the total length of this rod, that is 72. Then get the product, multiply 288 divide 9, that is 32 inches. Okay, ang sagot natin dyan is letter B. Kung we are asking for the larger piece, so you can use the 5 over 9, multiply the 72. Then get the product, 5 times 72, that is 360 divide 9 is 40 inches. Okay, to check, meron tayong 2 pieces is equal to the shorter piece plus the larger piece. So we have the value here, 32 inches and 42 inches. Then get the sum, that is 72 inches for the rod. Number 2, the interior angles of a triangle are in the ratio of 2:3:4. What are the measurements of the three angles? A. 60 degrees all, B. 50 degrees, 60 degrees, 70 degrees, C. 40 degrees, 60 degrees, 80 degrees, D. 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. So, we are looking for the measurements of the three angles. So, ito yung ating triangle. So, we have also here the three angles in a triangle. So, the sum of the interior angles of any triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, but the ratio here is 2:3:4. So, this angle corresponds to 2. The other one is 3 and 4. So, our given ratio is 2:3:4. So, to find the angle here, you can use the 2 divide by the total numbers in the ratio is 9. 2 plus 3 plus 4, that is 9. 2 over 9 multiplied by the total sum of the angles. So that is 180 multiplied by 2, 360 divide 9, that is 40 degrees. Okay, yan ang angle corresponds to 2. For except 2, the 3 divide by 9 multiplied by 180. Yan, 3 times 180 is 540 divide 9, 60 degrees. Yan ang kanyang angle for this side. Then x sub 3, 4 divide 9 multiplied by 180. That is 780 divide 9, 80. So yan ang angle sa 4. That is 3 corresponds to 60 and 4 corresponds to 80. The measurements of the three angles are 40 degrees, 60 degrees, and 80 degrees. That is letter C. Number 3, an investment of 15,000 results in a gain of 3,000. How much must be invested to earn 5,000? A. 25,000. B. 25,500. C. 30,000. D. 35,000. So we're asking here how much must be invested para maka-earn tayo ng 5,000. So the idea here, we can use the proportion and it can be written in the form of A is to B is equal to C is to D. Ibig sabihin nito, the equality between two ratios. So, ito yung pattern natin to solve the proportion. Ang E natin, investment. So, can write in invest. B, the earn, how the investments earn. Yan, then is equal to, you're asking how much we invested. So, that is the invest. Then D, the earn. Then we can write E is to be into E over B and C is to D, C over D. Ang E natin dito is 15,000. Ang B is 3,000 is equal to C. We are asking for this investment, that's X. Then D is the earn, the 5,000. Then we can use the cross multiplications. Then 3,000 times X is 3,000X. Then is equal to 15,000 multiplied by 5,000. That is a quantity of 15,000 multiplied by a quantity 5,000. Para maiwan yung X, our investment, divide both side by 3,000. Then cancel natin yung 3,000. Then X ang maiwan. Then multiply 15,000 times 5,000. That is 75 million. Divide 3,000. The value of the investment is 25,000 para maka-earn tayo ng 5,000. So the answer is A. For number 4, a motorcycle covers 225 kilometers in 2.5 hours. How far can he do in 1.75 hours? A, 157 kilometers. B, 157.5 kilometers. C, 137 kilometers. D, 137.5 kilometers. So we're asking you here how far. So the unit measurement here is the kilometers. So then using the proportions, so this could be our pattern. A, so the unit measurement is kilometers, and B is ours. How far? So we are using here the kilometers and D the hours. So look at the pattern. So kilometer is to hour, and then we are asking for the C, how far. So A over B, ang A natin dyan is 225 over B natin is 2.5 is equal to C. We are asking for this, how far. So let X is over 1.75. Then you're using the cross multiplication. So 2.5 multiplied by X, that is 2.5X. Then get the product, multiply 225 times 1.75. Then divide both side by 2.5 para matanggal yung 2.5, maiwan yung X. Okay, multiply, that is 393.75 divide 2.5. X is equal to 157.5 kilometers. So yan ang ating kilometers for 1.75 hours. So the answer is B. Number 5, Manny can finish typing 5 pages in 8 minutes. How long will it take him to finish 12 pages? A, 18, B, 18.2, C, 19, D, 19.2. Then we're asking for the how long. So ibig sabihin nito, it refers to time. So gamit pa rin natin yung proportion at ito rin yung pattern natin. So ang A natin dyan is for the pages, and B is for the minutes. Ang A is pages, B minutes. So ito yung ang first ratio natin. Dapat magka-pattern din sa kabilang ratio, pages, and that could be our C. And D natin yung tanong natin dyan. So pages is 2 minutes. The other ratio is pages is 2 minutes. So it can be written in the form of quotients. Ang A natin dyan is 5 divided by B is 8 is equal to C natin dyan magiging 12. Then we're looking for the minutes, that is X. Then get the product, 5 times 6, 5X is equal to 8 times 12. Then divide both side by 5 para matanggal natin yung 5 at maiwan yung X is equal to 8 times 12 is 96 divide 5, that is 19.2 minutes. So yan ang oras to finish him na 12 pages.